Bitches be what?
Oh shit. We're
Shopping.
strapped.
Nice.
They be shopping.
I was too busy eating ass last episode, so I don't know which episode this is.
43.
43.
Right to bare arms.
Dude, that's what we talked about last episode.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never watched one. No, I'm kidding.
I don't blame you. Except if you didn't watch episode whatever the chaos consumes, because that episode's really
That
good.
episode's awesome. You know what else is awesome? Oregon.
Yeah.
I was there. It's beautiful there. I like the nature.
Really?
Yeah. I look at Oregon and Washington. I'm like, this is why this.
Oh, wait, hold on. Our friend Sky is here.
Hi.
He's,
We're going to circle jerk about Oregon.
He's
Okay,
like,
cool.
He's like 12 feet tall.
We're just going, huh?
yeah, he could eat Nate.
Time to get racist.
Racism's not allowed on the podcast.
No.
What?
Yeah, only before.
Only
That's
homophobia.
literally-
from
Yeah,
Nate
okay,
for
only
some reason.
homophobia. Only homophobia.
That is literally the only reason why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
This would be the racist
Shit,
episode.
somebody-
so
First impressions, though.
did Oregon remind
Somebody
you
calling?
of Palestine at all?
No, because there's no life in Palestine. It's desert.
No, I'm like that. No.
Yep.
Hold on.
Damn.
Hey, Ty, you should get off your phone.
Hey, you should get off your
That's
phone, you
okay.
Yeah, you were just telling Sky to get off his phone, you hypocrite bitch.
Yeah.
You
Donkey
stupid
bait.
motherfucker.
One could even say faggot about
Nate, you've got to stop saying that. Like, it was funny the first 3 times.
3 episode streak. Wow.
I'm over
I'm gonna
it.
say that every podcast.
That's
No.
impressive.
Because then
Why?
I'm going to be canceled.
Why?
For no reason. Because Twitter's stupid.
Wait, you use Twitter?
I use it like once a month.
So are you gay?
Yeah.
Faggot?
Dane, how did you meet Sky? Because I met Sky through you.
I met Sky right now.
I met Sky through a alt-right nationalist Discord server, otherwise
No.
known as the Schlatt and Co. server.
Oh.
And Sky's like, no.
There's no way.
But then I explained myself, and he was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it turned into towards the end of its life. I left.
Why
that
are you still
server.
there?
I'm not. The reason
such a
I
fucking
left,
liar.
I'm
I don't
not
think-
there. You can check my Discord.
I don't
list.
think anyone's there anymore.
Just the alt-right people and a few really horny gamers.
Damn, that's sad.
Actually, the reason I left was somebody said, I'm
God I'm
so
not a gamer."
horny. And then I said, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. And then I left.
He's still friends with me, though, somehow.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a tightrope now.
Nah, it's a little different when it's like a 14-year-old on an alt-right Discord server.
Yeah.
You're not funny.
Wow.
Okay.
That
We
was
can continue.
aggressive, bro.
Yeah, but that's where Sky and I met. And then I was like, dude, I live here. And you were like, I go to school here. And then I was like, wait, we just doxed each other. And we live like 10 miles away from each other.
Yeah.
And then we saw like Jojo Rabbit or something.
Yeah, it was a complete coincidence that I just happened to be going to school and happened to hear of the area where you mentioned you went to high school. And I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Put
I was
two and
just-
two together, pull your address up on Google Maps, and
Yeah.
there it is.
I'm like, I don't want to tell people where I'm going right now in my life, but if it's in the past, and that's what I just graduated high school, I was like, dude, I graduated from this high school. Whatever, I can dox myself. I don't care.
Yeah.
Find me in the yearbook.
Damn.
I was cute as hell, dude. I was so hot.
Okay.
What were your guys' first impressions of me? And I want Mr. Israel to go
The first time I met you, it was just your voice.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, pretty chill guy. And then I met you in person, and I was like, yeah, he lives up to everything I've heard about him.
Yeah.
No one seems to care about you as a person. They just care that you're tall.
That's what I thought people were going to say. I was about to say exactly that.
You're tall.
Yeah. I'm pretty tall. Some could say I'm taller than Michael Jordan.
How tall is Michael Jordan? See me pull
6'6".
that up.
Are you taller than, what's that fucking guy's name?
Me
He's
too.
friends with Dane The Rock Johnson. Kevin Hart. Are you taller than that guy?
That guy's small.
I don't know. He's pretty tall, though.
Kevin Hart.
He might
Is
be...
Nate taller than Kevin Hart?
I mean, Kevin Hart's taller than
You're not.
Ty, and Nate's taller than
Me and
Ty
Kevin
as
Hart are
well.
the same height.
Dude.
Kevin
Damn,
Hart's
that means
small.
Kevin Hart can't donate sperm.
No, he.
Oh! That's even funnier the second time.
That's so based.
This is incredible.
Immaculate.
Speaking of height, have you guys seen that video of Shaq in a rave?
No.
Where he's just in a mosh pit, calmly walking around because he knows if he goes any faster, he's going to deck somebody and end the entire festival. It's pretty incredible.
He's a DJ.
I've
Yeah,
seen the
he
one
is
in
a
his
DJ.
living room where his kids are all hyped up.
That dude is insane. Like, he's a fucking car as a person.
Yeah.
That's what the baby was talking about.
Yeah. A turning convertible or something.
Something like, yeah. You want to
I want an atom
the line
bomb to
again?
drop on where we are
I don't-
because the baby exists.
hold on?
Why?
I'm gonna drop an atom bomb on you
I get
because
reminded of him and I just want to be erased.
Wow.
Yeah, so I lost
is
$500 today.
There
Nobody
is no
cares about
focus.
cryptocurrency.
Did you seriously lose $500?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, like, it's not that bad, but yeah. Today was a bad day.
Yeah, and your stupid Japanese author dude died or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that.
No, he's not stupid. He's pretty cool.
I
was just
the
making
the,
fun of Ty.
the guy who made Berserk died.
But like 2
like,
weeks
yeah,
ago.
like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't know. But yeah, that fucking sucks too, because Berserk wasn't finished yet.
Gonna cry about it?
So were you a fake
No.
fan?
Yeah.
That's so fact.
So yeah, just diffused your joke.
wow.
I wasn't joking. I was actually asking. Like,
Nate,
are
you're
you a
not
fake fan?
funny.
I wasn't. Okay.
Nate, you're not funny.
Swag.
Just stop trying.
Okay.
Is there usually this little focus?
Yeah. Well, there's usually a little bit more, but I think we're starting pretty lot later than you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, dude.
We're
What do you want to talk
tired.
about?
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
thought.
fucking thought.
Statistics.
Okay. What about
Let's
statistics?
talk about statistics.
Specifically, I want to talk about.
Did you know
I
that
saw-
only 13% of crime?
No. Pause. Hold on. No, but I saw an image where they ranked the other day. I saw an image where they ranked the animals that by gender of what people thought they could take in a fight. I don't know
And that
how
was interesting
exactly
to you?
this- Yes, because
I'm down with that.
because 70, I think it was 70% of men or 68% of men thought they could take a goose, whereas
You are so
over a
underselling
large dog.
yourself if you think you can just take a goose.
No,
You grab that fucking thing by the neck. Okay, I was born to fight birds, so maybe I have a different opinion about this. But you grab that fucker by the neck, and then all of a sudden it's a bag of toothpicks, and you're just slamming it against the ground.
Yeah, it's true. The geese are really easy. They have such a long vulnerability point. Like, they're
Yeah.
kind of frightening when they try to bite at you, but it's just like...
And then you realize it's a fucking bird trying to bite you, and your fist is the size of
it
its
doesn't even
fucking
have real
head.
bones.
And you can
cartilage.
just cave its stupid head in. Just
Dude, you really fucking hate birds.
I was born to fight birds.
He
aren't
said this
geese
many
like
times.
extremely strong in their necks though? As in, like they can take your hand and like rip it off.
I don't know about
I hope
that.
so. I want it to be a fun fight.
Yeah,
I've-
I want it to be closer to an even fight, to be honest. If I just was beating a bird to death, I'd feel a little bad. But I was not born to fight birds, so...
All I know in life is not to fuck with geese. But to put it in perspective as well, I've found the image, and
I could not take on a horse. I've heard too many people say they could take a horse with
No
like
way.
just their bare hands. No.
Way too much muscle on a horse.
Yeah.
people think they could take a goose more than a medium-sized dog.
I think
Medium-sized dog is 60%.
I think if a horse
men.
charged me, I could evade a horse because they have they have to like do a wide turn. They can't like turn on
Yeah.
a dime. So I think I could reasonably tire one out just by like moving out of the way more than once.
like
Yeah.
a bull.
But I don't because like that's the whole thing with bullfighting. Except horses don't have horns,
I
so
guess.
they don't have like the horns covering their blind spot, right?
Yeah.
So you like just moving out of the way, as long as you can time it right, you're gonna be fine. But I don't think I could physically kill a horse with my hands.
No. It's just too strong. You give me a bat, that would be a lot easier. But if we're just talking bare hands, no way.
A horse
Yeah.
fell on me once.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Dude, a horse
sucks.
A horse stepped. This is actually a story from my dad. My dad, when he was like 12, was at a ranch with his little sister and probably little brother. I don't know. But they were at a ranch. Him and his whole family was there, and a horse reared back, and my grandpa was right in front of the horse. My grandpa fell over in like shock or fear, like, "Whoa, what the heck?" He falls over, and the horse stomps on his balls. And
I knew this was going.
apparently
I was
my
like, that would make me
grandpa only has one ball, so
Wow.
that is some extreme agony.
I was just because I used to horseback ride.
Did you barrel ride or whatever it's called?
It's,
I don't know. I heard it in The Outsiders.
okay, I don't know what that is, but I was learning how to horseback ride. And I was getting pretty good.
We read The Outsiders in the same class.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
But the movie, it doesn't show any barrel riding, and it never describes what it is. It's just like, my name is Cherry, and I do barrel riding. And Dallas is like, that's crazy, I die.
Dude, thanks.
Is it an audiobook? Damn.
Yeah, and then one day I was just riding and it got spooked and it like reared up in the air with its front legs and it flung me off and then it fell right on my legs and I like had to squirm out from under it.
Did you
And-
break anything?
No.
Wow.
The lady that was like owned the horse was like, "You're really lucky that like both your legs aren't broken right now." I was like, "Fuck."
I guess.
And then I never went back to horseback riding after that.
Reasonable.
I used to do
Yeah.
horseback riding, but there's the legendary picture of super fat me on a horse.
That's a very good picture.
Such a good picture. I want that picture on a pair of Vans slip-ons.
Oh.
We were going to do
We were gonna do that. And the picture. No, you were gonna get the one of me on a horse. I was gonna get the one of Mark Zuckerberg eating a sandwich.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Classic.
Yeah.
Or the poop condom Nate.
Oh,
Oh, that'd
classic.
be good. I don't know if they'd allow that.
No, they allow like any picture.
I think
They
it's
don't,
just like a robot
any
that
picture.
prints it.
yeah.
Any picture.
Any-
And then, like, the
picture?
poor bastard who has to
ISIS
pack
beheading.
up your shoe order
It's like,
has to
oh.
look at your fucking shit condom.
Is that a
Have you seen the shit condom?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Glad we all
feel like
are.
He showed it to me with pride, and
I think
Was-
I showed it to you.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is Nate doesn't care about the poop condom picture, but when I talk about when we walked in and out, Nate goes, "This is what pussy smells like." He doesn't like that story.
I don't care anymore.
yeah.
I just take your word for it, though. So
That's the
That's
thing.
deep.
Is every vagina is different.
Wow.
that's
So
crazy.
it's not every.
I mean, I'm looking at two pussies right now.
What if it smells like when I walk into like
Can't laugh.
Sephora.
like a laundromat.
Sephora?
Speaking of vaginas, did you guys hear about Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle
I
exploding?
want it. Oh, exploding?
Yeah, some guy is suing Goop because his vagina candle exploded.
That's so awesome. There was a dude who bought it. Imagine if it's like just a neck beard.
Wait,
who's
how
like,
did
I
it
need to
How
know.
did it explode?
I don't know, but there's like a fuck ton of articles about it because it's fucking dumb and celebrities.
How
exist.
how would a candle explode?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was like the heat from the glass that like I think it was like cheap quality glass or something that like
It's like a $60 candle,
yeah. Well,
or at least 40.
Pussy.
it is her
Her
pussy.
pussy gas was trapped inside. The
When are we
candle.
getting the Gwyneth Paltrow pussy jelly bean?
What's it's like? Is it supposed to be in like the?
Because they sit there and they're like, okay, we're gonna make the vomit jelly bean,
Yeah,
and they say, well, who asked for this? No one.
but what's its comparable? Because each one of like the vomit, the soap, grass flavored one, all has one that looks exactly the same.
Right. So, fucking peach, like it's a skin color.
That makes sense.
Just
That makes
throw
complete
peach in there,
sense.
and it's like, oh, you might get peach, or you might get fishy vag.
You think it's fishy though? I mean, she puts. I don't think
Gwyneth
she's even
Paltrow's one of
seen
those-
any animals.
She's one of those weird fucking celebrities who's like, I'm gonna drink raw water because
raw water.
that's good for you.
Heavy water.
Because Kate,
Drinking
I'm
heavy
gonna drink
water.
thick water.
I've been drinking heavy water for 3 years. If I drink one dose of uranium, I become a nuclear bomb.
Oh my god.
Dude, I used to go to my friend's house, and his dad would be like, dude, you have to watch this super cool, historically accurate, non-historical fiction short movie series. And I'd be like, no, I'm 12. I don't want to watch that. And he's like, okay, let's watch it right now after I just spoiled the whole thing for you. And one of them was this one called Heavy Water. And I remember we watched just the first 3 episodes, each 45 minutes, and then I had to go home. And I think that was the last time I ever saw my friend's dad, because then they got divorced.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Woo! Woohoo! Let's go! Let's go!
I'm looking to get at least 3 divorces in my life.
Okay.
At least?
At least
Are you
3.
serious?
Yeah, at least 3 divorces. Hey man, I'm gonna get bored.
You're bidding right now.
I'm bidding right now.
Bidding.
You're gonna
Or
absolutely
you could just
shit
move to
your pants.
France and get a mistress.
Is that how that works there?
I thought it was Italy.
No, what are you talking about?
No,
France
like-
is like really well known for that.
Yeah, but I thought
Dude, the French prime minister, I think like a decade ago, openly had a mistress.
well, I think also it's like a thing in Italy where they're like, yeah,
What's a mistress?
It's like
Please say it's a dominatrix.
It's a side hoe in the
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know.
yeah.
Does the wife know that it?
Yeah. The
That's
wife
weird.
knows. It's like kind of polyamorous. But
sometimes the wife knows.
yeah, sometimes the wife will know.
Like that's how it is in Italy. Like the wife knows that
Isn't
like the
this
guy
Mormonism?
has a mistress.
Haha, very funny.
I know.
He's never heard that one a million times before.
Oh, I don't think he's heard of mistress.
No, I haven't had a mistress. To
So-
be fair. To be fair.
Like how disappointed you made him.
I wasn't saying it to be funny.
You're just saying it to disappoint him.
Yes.
You're evil.
Okay.
You're just like incarnate evil.
Dude, speaking of
Okay.
evil, school is over for most of us. Nerd.
Don't look at me.
Hey, who gave you permission to look at him?
I'm this is my house. I can look
That's
at whatever I want.
rape.
I can
Yeah,
look.
you just raped him, dude.
No, if you enter
Stop.
my house, I
You're
can
sexually
essentially
assaulting
look
him.
at whatever I want if it's inside my house.
Are you looking at my penis?
Yes.
What penis?
Guys, Dane just looked at my penis. I'm scared. I don't want to walk. I don't want to walk to my car tonight.
Dane Dansk looked at Nate.
Dude, it's like straight up like MFing memories of murder out in those bushes, which is a joke that only I understood. But whoever's listening to this and has seen that movie, you'll get it.
All the
Yeah, whoever.
It's a serial murder rapist who hides in a field.
Sounds like Ty.
to all the 4 people that listen to this, which one of those 4 people is Israel for some reason because he watches every single episode.
The other,
I actually listen to every
the other
episode.
4 is the other one of the.
I don't watch every episode. That's a waste of time.
So there's 2
You just watch the
people-
same thumbnail for an hour.
So there are 2 people who are not us that watch this.
One of them's
Yeah.
Dane's brother, so I don't think he.
Yeah, my little brother.
Okay, so
listens
there's
to most
one
episodes.
other person who
I think
watches.
Nate's girlfriend listens to
0.
some.
Cody's friend Shannon has been listening to a lot of the episodes because she's.
Just
I've never even
she-
heard of this
just
person.
list off
That's
all the
not
names.
good.
Anyway,
Does
well,
she think I'm
because
hot? Shannon, do you think I'm hot?
No.
she has a
just
boyfriend.
Shut the fuck
Anyway,
up.
so
Dude, I can be your mister.
she's been listening to the podcast because she's trying to find the part where Israel talks about wanting a dominatrix.
Fuck yeah.
She thinks it's really funny, and so she wants to hear it for herself. And
So she's been listening to every
listening to every
episode.
podcast episode.
Oh, she's
just
gonna
to
listen to the
find it.
part where I say I want to make women fat.
That's a
Holy
funny part.
So
shit.
shout out to Shannon.
What's up, Shannon?
Once she gets past the 3 episodes where you've called, she'll hear that shout out.
Yeah.
Man, this is unbearable.
Hey, you asked to be here. We had to pull some strings for you to be here
Sit
too.
on
so,
the
you know.
fucking couch. With
So you had to sit on
You
a
made him
bus
take
for
a
like, how
bus.
long was your bus ride?
30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was expecting an hour. That's not too bad.
Yeah, no, I like just had to walk around downtown.
That couldn't have taken too
Be
long.
alone with my thoughts. And what?
So that couldn't have taken too long.
Yeah,
Your
no,
fucking long ass legs.
exactly. Yeah,
You know,
but
that's the sound of skywalking.
yeah.
Dude,
Whoa.
Skywalker.
Speaking of, Mark Hamill went to my high school.
Really? That's actually
Yeah.
dope.
Who the fuck
Yeah.
is Mark Hamill?
The
How do you
I
not-
don't know. Some guy.
You've got to know Mark I know you don't know actor names. But that's like two
Played-
things you're like actually into.
He
Mark
played
Hamill.
in I think Star Trek.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
pretty
actually
sure.
into?
I'm bidding
Who the
right
fuck
now.
is Mark Hamill? What do you mean actually into? I
He's
don't even
Luke
know what we're talking.
Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker,
I don't
the
like
voice
Star
of the
Wars.
Joker.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. He's the voice of the Joker in any animated Joker.
I did not know that was.
He
Luke
skips
Skywalker.
from regular show.
I don't watch regular
Yeah.
show.
Wait, he plays
Yeah.
Skips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At any rate, yeah, my
He's
school.
also in Invincible.
My city is the only one that remembers that he went to my high school, though. I'm pretty sure he's blocked that out of his memory.
Oh, same thing with Zac Efron in our town.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate Zac Efron.
I hate Zac Efron
Hey,
so
Jack.
much. I couldn't beat him up. I will admit. Look, I can beat up a lot of people if
He's
I wanted
literally
to.
this guy's height.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I think me
No,
and Dane.
no,
No, he's got to be at least like 5'8".
No, he's 5'5".
Yeah, he is short.
What is
mom
Zac
met him.
Efron's
Because
height?
Charlie's
5'5".
taller than he is.
It's just
Okay, well, to be fair, he's ripped as fuck.
Oh, he's 5'8".
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
what the hell?
So me and Dane versus one Zac Efron, I think we could pull
But
it.
he's ripped though.
Okay.
Not anymore.
His
he's
ripped
still
doesn't
ripped.
make him too fucking pieces.
I mean, okay, he's not ripped. He's
He just has a
buff.
weird dad bod. But yeah, he's buff. And Israel and I are both out of shape.
This is the second episode where we've talked about Zac.
Nah, more. It's like the third. or
fucking
fourth.
hate him.
That's actually our Zac Efron episode, like really early on, was pretty funny.
comedy is cyclical. Speaking of beating up things, did you know that only 70%, 76 think they can beat up a rat?
Seriously.
Rats are fast. If it has rabies, I'd back off.
Dude, no. You ever see that fucking Filthy Frank video where he like puts the hamster or whatever in a sock and then just like
Yeah.
swings the swat?
Yeah, but just step on it.
Are we talking about like a rat like around here? Are we talking like a New York subway rat that's like been just like
I say it's
survival of the
relative to your
fittest,
area.
and it's like the size of like it's like literally this big. It's the size of a small cat.
It's like a
Still, you don't think
That
you
is
could beat
true.
up a cat that size?
I
One
don't
kick
know.
to that thing's face and it's got no mouth
yeah,
anymore.
but rats like eat each other and like,
Yeah.
are like crazy. Like they're really like aggressive.
Yeah, I mean so are
That's
cats, but
Cats don't eat each other though.
And cats like they can bite, but they can't really chomp. Where a rat has two razor sharp teeth that could easily like just go
Okay.
rip off a piece of flesh.
And you have two hands that can strangle it to death.
It's fast and wriggly, bro.
You have longer legs.
No, actually, rats they can like squeeze through like really like small openings.
Yeah, no, there was what is
To get
it?
their head through.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I was watching
Can
The
you?
Simpsons.
Do you think? No. Do you think you could beat up a raccoon?
No. Raccoons are
One
fucking
raccoon.
crazy.
No.
Raccoons are, I think they're easier because they're wider. That's the thing. If it's really small, like I could probably couldn't.
I think
beat
if
up
you
an
can beat
otter
up a
'cause
raccoon,
they're so, like,
you can beat up
slippery.
a cat or a rat.
Raccoons are vicious, dude.
Yeah, they
I
have
would definitely say the tactic would be to kick
A rat.
or
Yeah.
or stomp.
or
yeah.
stomp.
You have a lot of range when it comes to those little
Can
short
rats
bitches.
jump? I feel like they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
definitely
can. Oh,
But if they jump on you, that just means they're closer to your grabbing range,
yeah, I guess.
which means you can choke them to death.
Let's just say you're gonna win, but you might sustain some damage.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'd win. Yeah, I guess, but I
Right.
wouldn't.
That's what the question
If fight
is.
a rat.
lost to one rat.
The question is, could you beat it? And the answer is
in
fucking
the
yes.
I guess so. I guess I was misinterpreting.
That's why I'm
the
saying you're underselling yourself if you don't think you can beat a goose, because you definitely can.
question. Yeah, I see what you mean.
What about a dog? What about like a German Shepherd?
Depends on
No.
the dog.
I don't think
German
I could beat up a
Shepherd.
dog.
Can you take a German Shepherd, Israel?
I think if it was one.
Once I
German
learned
Shepherd,
jujitsu,
maybe.
I could take it.
They teach you how to choke out a dog.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I actually agree with that
Ty,
idea.
what?
Yeah, I remember one time they were like our coach was like,
Subscribe to that.
"This is how you choke out a dog if a dog's like trying to like bite you."
I think that's definitely a good thing to know. I've had to break up a dog fight. Dogs
Yeah.
just sometimes come out of the fucking nowhere. So knowing how
Yeah,
to deal with a dog.
I was walking my
is good.
dog. And, you know, my dog's a little like golden doodle, and I was walking past a golden retriever, and he was super chill looking like an old golden retriever. Just seemed, hanging out. He was sitting next to his owner,
This is not good.
and we walked past, and it started like jumping at my dog, like the golden retriever, and it spooked
Damn.
my dog. He was
Dude,
like
it says
growling and everything. He
Ramen's
wasn't like
energy. Ramen has this like energy where he's like really nice and he wants to be your friend, but some dogs don't fuck with that. They're
No,
like,
they
"Get the
don't.
fuck away from me, bro."
Yeah. My dog did go up to another, I don't know what kind of dog. It's one of those ones that looks like a pointer dog, but just for the face, and then the rest is super long, silky hair. Know what I'm talking about? It's like a light brown and white.
Oh yeah. It's like Lassie.
Yeah, Lassie, the Lassie dog.
Oh, those are like shepherd's dogs.
Yeah, they're sheep herder dogs, but I don't know what kind.
Yeah.
But there was one of those.
What about these British dogs that are fucking smooth?
smooth?
You know these smooth dogs. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Maybe.
No.
They're like they have like weird. They look like fucked. Dude, human beings fucked up dogs.
Oh, is that the Bud Light dog?
keep
Is that
talk-
Bud?
can you keep
That
talking
they
to
just
the accent?
mess.
Talking about the dog from Target.
Yeah, it's the Target.
yeah,
dog,
it's like
too.
the fucked up smooth head dog.
smooth. head.
That's like a bull terrier or something.
Yeah.
In it, bruv.
Yeah, the British love terriers. Although the British people that I stayed with had a German or a German sheep herder dog or whatever.
Did you know there's a
Border
huge island of garbage like just floating out there called the United Kingdom?
Damn.
Yeah, that place sucks.
Fuck the UK.
Dude, Ryan Reynolds and the dude who plays Mac from Always Sunny bought the management rights to a team, a soccer team or a football team in North Wales. And I've been to the town where that is. That's where I would go grocery shopping when I was over there.
Rob McElhenney.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but they're making a docu-series about it called City of Wrexham. So I thought that was cool.
Rectum?
Wrexham, yeah.
Wow.
It's just a crappy little Welsh industrial town
Sounds like every Welsh town.
with Tesco's. Not ever.
Me, when I walked
Into Tesco's.
What's the biggest city in Wales?
Cardiff.
Oh, and it's not even that big.
But Roald Dahl's from it. So
Oh, that's the.
I don't know who
is
that
that
is.
the only thing they can?
how do you not know who Roald Dahl is?
He wrote the BFG.
This motherfucker.
He wrote.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
James and the Giant
Just because
Peach.
I've seen his movies doesn't mean I know who he is.
He doesn't make
You
movies, he
read
makes
books.
books.
It's like saying you don't know who
Right.
Shel Silverstein is. It's like
I know who that is.
Who is that?
Because his face was in fucking Diary of a
True.
Wimpy Kid.
That's true. His face was.
I wouldn't have known that without that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm not some like pop culture guy. Dane.
Yeah, Christian Bale, I think, is Welsh.
Fuck that
Who the
guy.
fuck is Christian?
Are you serious?
No.
He knows who Christian Bale is. Dude, we quote American Psycho like on the daily.
No. I just showed Dane a fucking American Psycho meme like an hour ago.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen it.
I didn't see it until recently. It's actually really good.
What's that TV show that's about like serial killers? Is that called? Isn't it?
Hannibal?
I think it's called Serial Killers.
No, it's
with a
called like
Z.
it's called like Mindhunter.
Yeah, Mindhunter.
Yeah.
It's got Charles Manson in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I've wanted to watch it. It seems interesting.
The dude who plays Charles Manson in
Looks-
that show plays Charles Manson in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
Dude,
too.
he looks exactly like
exactly. It's crazy.
It's weird. It's really uncomfortable.
That
That's
movie's so
definitely
awesome, too.
unfortunate. Imagine
Yeah.
looking like Charles Manson.
I mean,
and just
imagine
trying
the
to
people
lead
who
a normal
look like
life.
Hitler.
Yeah. yeah,
Yeah.
that would suck.
Charles Manson was at the prison that's near where we live.
Yeah, it was at the prison, like right outside of the town that I was born in.
No, I'm talking about by our community college.
No,
Yeah,
that's not the men's colony.
He spent time there.
Oh, he might have spent time there, but I know he died in the one in the Central Valley.
And
Yeah, he
I,
graduated.
my friend,
Yeah, he graduated,
My
yeah.
friend, I knew her for a little. Well, I actually saw her a couple days ago, but her aunt, she used to work at the men's colony, and
How? She's a woman.
shut up. And she actually interviewed him while he was there, and he was like, "I'm gonna rape you," and like all this crazy shit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's kind
Charles
of
Manson
awesome.
was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Deep commentary.
that fucking video where he starts dancing.
he's like, that was like a big meme for a
Oh,
while.
I love that video.
One time, you guys all know that GIF of the black guy eating chicken wings, and it's like a rainbow behind him.
Yeah, I almost got
Yeah, Dane
banned.
put that on
Yeah.
the fucking school TV in middle
School
school,
bullet.
so that everyone saw it.
and the whole school, the one where it was like you looked up this website and it played the song, it was like and it was like this black guy holding chicken wings from a KFC commercial with a rainbow background, and he's like dancing, having a good time. He takes a bite of the chicken, and my friend and I thought it was hilarious. You know, as 8th graders ran the bulletin every Friday morning. We'd play some kind of funny video after the bulletin. And for this one, we decided to transition to this video. And we got a lot of hate. We got a lot of hate from that one.
I
Ooh.
remember,
that.
I remember that,
I
but I don't
remember
remember
it.
you getting hate.
Yeah, I don't remember.
One of the
you getting
teacher,
hate.
we got banned from showing any videos.
I thought it was
other than the
hilarious because
bulletin.
I was like, "That's in the MLG Pro meme compilation videos."
I still don't
popular at
think
that
I don't think it was the smartest thing to do, but I don't think it's.
I still
overtly
think it was
racist.
funny.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I forgot you did the bulletin in middle school.
yeah, I only did it. I did it for a semester. I ran the whole thing, bro.
Some of my friends at a local high school near mine ran like a news show where one of their first episodes was all about this new fence that had come up or that had been built around the school. And so they just interviewed people and were like, well, do you think, and took a stance of like, do you think it was to keep others out or to keep us students in? And the administration, rightfully so, maybe didn't enjoy it, but it was one of the funniest episodes
I
ever.
love. You were
It was-
your friend. Was this the same friend who did the bulletin? And he'd like at the end of the year, he made like a "screw you" video to the school.
What?
Maybe not to. Well, what happened? What I was going to say as well is they made him take down the fence video, and then in response, they created a video called "We Love Sarah." I'll just fuck it, and not like anybody's gonna.
Dude,
care,
there's so
but-
many people named Sarah. Whatever.
Yeah, and we love. Well, it's not a person; it's the school. And they dubbed over the original episode with their like commentary, being like, "Oh, we love the school. The administration couldn't meet with us because they're so busy with our school schedule." It's like
That's
just
funny.
golden shit.
Wait, he made a video telling the school to fuck off at the end of the year.
It wasn't like a fuck off video. Their last video was like a completely separate thing where it was like a horror kind of thing as like a send off thing where everybody in the crew dies. But spoilers. But
You sent me one of their videos, and I remember it being pretty entertaining.
yeah, they ran just this whole
I was
very interesting.
I always
stuff.
put a ton of effort into school projects and videos like that. If it was anything visual, except if I had to make a poster, I was like, screw it, I don't care. I'll make everything out of highlighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
At our high school,
Don't switch topics.
it's the same topic.
Okay.
We had bulletin videos, right?
oh, you're gonna talk about?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I thought you
So-
were gonna. I was gonna talk about this, but I'm glad you are.
This, it's like every other day is a video bulletin, and then there's other days that are text bulletins, right? So we got our fucking school president, whatever, doing his video bulletin. The entire fucking time the screen's on him, he's scratching his fucking balls the whole time. And he doesn't even try to hide it. Like, it's so obvious that he's scratching his balls the whole time. He practically has one hand on his fucking nuts the whole time he's talking. And he had a twin too. So it was probably super awesome for his twin to sit there and be like, people are going to think that's fucking me. Then
I don't know who it is either.
like,
This was a
you know,
student?
yes, it was our class
Okay.
president.
Wow.
And then, they have a few other hosts who pick up the mic and say whatever. So, his like itchy ball hands have been on that mic. But, he wasn't back on the bulletin for like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Comes back. What's he doing? Scratches his fucking nuts again. Homie didn't learn his lesson the first time. He just kept scratching his fucking balls on screen.
What's he doing?
What's he doing? What's he doing?
Damn, dude.
That was aggressive. I'm
No
sorry.
table, no nothing. Like, he just.
No, like there were some times where like you could tell he was trying to hide it, but he was still so obviously just scratching his fucking nuts.
I literally don't remember who our class president was.
I do.
I don't like you. You said
I don't know his name.
You
but
said
just the
Andy had a
video.
twin, and I was like, I'm even more
No,
lost.
our class president senior year was a girl.
It
Was
wasn't
it?
senior year. It was before senior
Okay.
year.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna say her name.
Still don't remember.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't even. Yeah.
What? What?
What? do
Oh,
you-
never mind.
Yeah.
I was.
I thought you were about to tell
trying
me it wasn't recording this whole time. I was about
No,
to, like,
no.
murder somebody,
I was moving
which
my
was me.
leg, and the thing is shaking. But
That's
there's
fine.
concrete. How does that work?
I don't know. Dude, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna cause an earthquake.
Oh, it's vibrations.
Dude.
There's too much cum in my bum.
There's never enough.
You're
cum in
extremely
your ass.
funny.
So what? Where was your first job?
Yeah, my first job was.
What's your mother's maiden name?
What elementary school did you go to?
What's the
Street
first
you
name
grew
of
up
your-
on?
Name of your first dog?
Name of first pet, yeah.
Yeah,
Sky, who do you like
First
more, Nate or
concert?
me?
that's the one question I want.
I don't think that's going to be a security question to
Okay,
get
so you
into
want
a
to answer
school.
that question? Do you side with Israel or Palestine?
Hey, what was your first job?
I was told I didn't have to talk about this. No, but my first job, was back a couple years ago. I worked at a historical park in San Diego, where I'm from, and in this park there was like a small convenience store with like a little deli. We sold like candy, spices, teas, all in like these big mason jars, which is pretty much, I think, like the only reason I got the job, because all of the mason jars were like stacked to the ceiling and I'm 6'8". So, and the owner is like 8 or something. So,
Did you
Wow.
sell Sandos?
Sandos?
Yeah, like sandwiches.
Yeah. We have some baller sandwiches. I say have because I'm going back, but we had some baller sandwiches. There was this like prosciutto sandwich that was just really simple, just prosciutto, provolone, a nice like thick kind of like, deli bread,
Yeah.
and apple slices and Dijon mustard, and it was
Oh,
like,
that sounds good.
it was just perfect. But
Prosciutto by itself is amazing.
Prosciutto
Yeah.
is like that cured meat, right?
Super thinly sliced cured ham.
Oh, that
Yes.
sounds fucking baller,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
that's what turned me to the dark side of like pork and whatnot. Because like before, I like was mostly
What does that mean?
well, because I mean like
Because he's Jewish.
not necessarily that pork is
I
bad,
don't eat pork.
and I'm not haram, but
I guess. Yeah, I get it.
Or
But-
Muslim. This guy's Muslim.
yeah, of course. I should have told you guys sooner, but
Inshallah, brother.
Inshallah.
of course. But yeah, there was actually one time we had this regular guy come in who was like
Not a weird guy, like a regular guy?
a regular guy,
Okay.
but he was probably homeless.
Like
Okay.
So
Ty,
maybe
but a
not
little
so
cooler.
regular, but
Yeah.
I said like Ty, but a little cooler.
No.
Who
Not a
he-
regular guy
Thanks,
then.
guy.
Who did
Guy's
he
already
look?
homeless.
I'm not regular.
Who did he look like most in this room?
Looks directly at Ty.
Based on the fact that he was like
black, Dan.
6 He was not black. He was white, and he was about like 68 and homeless. which
Oh,
is,
that would
you know,
make it a bit tough.
Yeah, a little bit
strange.
tough to nail down based
I
on,
guess it would have to be Nate then, since he's the oldest.
yeah. Also, never mind. But
No, say it.
I was gonna say, did I peak the mic when I just like sighed?
I
No one
put a
cares.
ton of
Just peek the
compression
mic
on.
anyways.
We scream into this, and it's a
yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, it doesn't have compression when it goes in. It's after I process it. But all right.
Sorry for
good.
everybody.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that
was
was
pretty
pretty great. Anyway, so back to the story. Yeah, this guy came in who was like homeless, kind of, I think. And he was a regular. He kind of brought us like flowers, like to put in like our small little jar with water and whatnot, just to spice up the place, whatever, I guess.
That's what he means by regular.
Of course, yeah.
I thought he meant like normal person.
And he
Yeah, I know.
would-
Yeah.
But he would try to also talk to the customers and not like just like in a conversational way, but he didn't look like the most friendly guy, so we were just kind of like, this is whatever. But we gave him water. He was always like nice to us and everything, and it wasn't usually a big problem. But one day he comes into work, I think this was like in the middle of summer, and he is like half of his face is covered in blood. Like it was
I like where
bad.
this is going. This is
He
getting
walks
cool.
through the door, comes straight up to me and goes, "Do you have paper towels?" And I'm like, I
am not paid enough for this.
I just kind of like look at him and go like, paper towels aren't gonna do it, man. He is absolutely like he's stumbling, like it's bad, and I have no idea what's happening. So
Could have gone to a bathroom and washed his face first. That would
Yeah.
have probably been more conspicuous.
So I point him over to the other side of the store, which has like paper towels and whatnot, and I try to get like one of my coworkers to help out and whatever. And I explain the situation. I go over to one of my other coworkers working at the time. There were 3 of us in the store, and the one who didn't know yet. And I was like, "Hey, Tom came in. He's covered in blood." What? So yeah, and then like we called 911, and turns out like I think he got into a fight like in the park. He left the store and was, I think, trying to talk to the customers to try to get napkins for his head as well. And then a guy like park security came in and was like, you see that? I was like, yeah, what what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it was just this whole thing, but I don't know how to end the story. So that's
pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was just a weird day in the job and something I remembered from that experience. And I'm going back.
Nice. I wonder if he'll still be there.
Yeah.
Can I talk about zoos for a second?
Who? Zeus?
Zoos.
Okay.
I went to one
Again.
the other day in Washington
Wait,
because
I thought you were talking about the Greek god of thunder.
no zoos.
Oh, Zeus.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go visit Zeus on the weekend. Casual. He's my dad.
Oh, man.
Dude, are you Hercules?
No, Zeus just fucked a lot.
That's true, he did.
Anyway, so
Did.
we're waiting because
Factually.
I went up to Washington to visit Gage, and
He
we're
was
waiting
on fat
for
eating ass last week.
Gage to get off work. So my mom asked me, she's like, "Well, what do you want to do while we wait for Gage?" And I was like, "You know what? I haven't been to a fucking zoo in I don't even know how long. So let's see if there's any near here." So we find out that there's a zoo in Tacoma. P.S. The zoo in Tacoma sucks. And I'm about to talk about why it sucks.
It's depressing.
They have fucking, it's a small ass zoo with like, I don't know, 20, maybe, yeah, like 20 tops. Like, what do you call it?
Cages.
I mean, they're not cages,
exhibits.
but areas to
Enclosures.
observe enclosures. Yes.
Yeah.
They had like 20 enclosures tops. Half of those animals weren't even in there. So it's like, okay, what the fuck? This was also an aquarium, by the way. Anyway,
Jumped out.
fucking, they have this ox there whose native environment is the Canadian tundra.
What's his name?
I don't remember, but he did have a name.
Oh, damn.
I don't remember though. Anyways, the thing is, this thing is supposed to be in like below zero weather. And it's sitting there in the fucking sun on this hot ass day, breathing as hard as it fucking can because it's overheating. That thing is being baked alive at the Tacoma Zoo. And, one part of me is always like, oh, I get why people don't like zoos, but we do give animals a longer life in a zoo. So I think that's a silver lining. But that's just, like, that's actually just torture.
Yeah.
Like, they're just torturing that fucking ox. And I think that's pretty fucked up, Tacoma Zoo. You should
I
get
don't.
them some shade at least. God damn.
Closest good
I'm up.
zoo
Damn.
is in Santa Barbara, and that one's like, it's good. It's good, but it's like
San Diego Zoo.
that one's insane.
It's the biggest zoo in the world.
Is it really?
I think there's a
Yeah.
bigger one in China now, but it's technically like a preserve kind of thing, so it's like all open.
Okay.
But that doesn't count.
Yeah, this is like the biggest. Let's just say it's the biggest zoo in the world.
Yeah.
Right? That zoo is awesome. I saw pandas there for the first time.
Oh, I forgot they have pandas
They
there.
have grizzly bears
Wait.
too.
Dude,
They
most
have
places-
bonobo chimpanzees, the ones
Place
that
I went didn't have pandas.
Damn.
No, there's no way.
Dude.
There's only like 4 zoos.
They had fucking
outside of
nothing
China.
in the Tacoma Zoo.
you're
That's
not,
some-
sometimes
there.
sometimes you're not allowed to see the bonobos at San Diego Zoo because they're always fucking each other.
They are.
That
Bonobos
is
are
true.
wild.
They-
That is very true.
They're always fucking, so they like have to close that exhibit off.
I didn't even notice.
Last zoo that I went to was when I was in the UK. I think it was the Cheshire Zoo, And there, when we went to the orangutan
It just sounds
exhibit,
depressing.
no, it was actually really cool. It was actually probably the best zoo I've
I
been
went to the zoo in the UK. Fuck, dude. I'm sorry.
But
Yeah, dude, they're all. Never mind.
I can't believe they allow British people to sit in there.
That's basically where
here we have the Scouse exhibit. Next to we have the
British
people. Yeah, but that one was like a pretty good zoo. And then I went to an aquarium, and I went to the Baltimore Aquarium, and that was dope. Because of quarantine, it was like a guided sort of thing, so you just didn't wander around. So I got to see literally everything.
So wait, you've been to Baltimore?
Yeah, I've been to Baltimore.
Don't.
Sky, you're from the San Diego.
I didn't get to finish, dude.
You're from the San Diego area.
In fact,
or-
I am. If I haven't made it clear yet.
Yeah.
from
So
San Diego.
have you been to
Finish it?
I'm
SeaWorld?
from San Diego.
Have you been to SeaWorld?
That's what I was going to get
Yes.
to.
I have been to.
Hold on. At the very end of the exhibit,
Oh,
you go, there's a dolphin.
kissed
There's like
the
a
tour
whole
guide.
pool of like 5 dolphins. And I walk in and I'm like elated. Like I'm not 20 yet. I'm 19 and I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. Dolphins are so cool. But at the same time, it's like,
They got raped by dolphins.
rape.
they do. But I don't think they raped any of the people there. But I see it like, they're just in like a little pool and it's like, man, that's
sucks.
sad.
Yeah.
I saw dolphins in the wild once when I was fishing with
Me
my
too.
dad.
Oh, that's really cool.
And when the sun was setting, it was literally like a movie. It
Oh,
was fucking awesome.
My dad was out fishing the other day, and he sends me this video.
I'm fishing.
Thousands of dolphins just everywhere. It was crazy.
Like in the ocean?
Like they were
Yeah.
migrating or some shit?
He's a deep sea fisher.
yeah.
Like, there's
Oh.
just so fucking many
That's
dolphins.
incredible.
It was crazy.
Dolphins are so cool.
Yeah, when I used to surf, we would see dolphins like every other week.
I've seen a whale like
literally don't care.
50 feet away from me.
I don't think I've ever seen anything crazy like
Wait,
that.
but Sky, I want to hear your experience
They
at
stink.
SeaWorld.
Oh yeah, I
Of
bet.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, SeaWorld
It's depressing, right?
is definitely a place.
I went when I was like 5.
I have been to SeaWorld many times. It's just like something where it's like, well, you know, we all kind of get like my mom gets free passes to SeaWorld through
Nope.
her job, so it's kind of like, well, we have them. They're free. I guess
Don't they have
I have to go.
They have like roller coasters there too, don't they?
Yes, they do have roller
It's a
coasters.
full amusement park.
It
yeah.
is, yeah, it's a full amusement park, and it's actually very cool. But
But
But then,
Old-
like when an orca eats somebody, like
yeah, then it's like
There
I
have
think
been-
that was in Florida.
there
but
have been no
pretty sure-
recorded wild orca killings of people.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like
Wild
super.
orca has never killed a person.
They're super
called
chill with people.
Killer whales because, like, they would kill whales.
Yeah.
And then eventually, just over time, we stopped calling them whale killers and just started calling them killer whales because it sounded better.
Yeah.
So it just makes them sound like super aggressive animals, but they'll fuck shit up.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong.
They're like one of the most intelligent animals in the ocean.
Yeah,
too.
dude, have you seen? I've seen. Not
That's
all
why-
Free
that's
Willies.
why
I
s-
haven't seen the newest.
That's why SeaWorld's so depressing. Is
Yeah.
because those animals are so smart.
Yeah, they're so
Yeah.
smart.
When
And-
you're like, you know,
But you're smart.
under like you're not a teenager, it's like the craziest.
Yeah,
you're
it's
like,
insane.
damn, this is wild. They got like sure, the zoo has like monkeys, you know, climbing around on branches and stuff, like as part of like shows and stuff, like, ooh, look at these birds we just released into the crowd. But like SeaWorld's got like dolphins doing backflips and like
Today, children, we're gonna be
Dude,
grinds on the railing.
The
Like,
fucking
it's-
Tacoma Zoo didn't even have parrots.
What?
Fuck them.
Every zoo has parrots. Even the one in Paso Robles
Like,
has
what
parrots.
the actual fuck?
The Tacoma Zoo didn't even have like cages. Like it was.
It was just they were just animal. There was an ox just
It was
roaming
a
around.
forest.
Oh my god. In their aquarium, instead of having, like, real seaweed, they had fucking plastic seaweed.
What?
You fucking serious?
I'm
You know what I'm
dead
gonna say?
serious.
You know what?
They had fake seaweed.
That's depressing.
I'm saying it. Fuck Tacoma.
Yeah. And the truck.
Fuck
too.
Tacoma, except the sushi place I went to and the sandwich place I went to. They cool.
They cool.
Yo, we got at the Santa Barbara Zoo. There's a giraffe with a broken neck.
Yeah, it's well, it's
Yeah.
not like broken, but it's like misshapen.
It's like
I've seen
it's
it.
like straight to the left, and then straight again.
We should go.
Well, it's no wonder why that happens. Those fucking things beat the shit out of each other
do.
with their necks and heads.
Yeah. Also, apparently, giraffes only have like 12 vertebrae in their neck.
What?
Yeah, it's
Long
like a
vertebrae.
super. Hold on, let me Siri this again. How many vertebrae are in a giraffe's neck?
It's gonna be like 50 billion. Just like absolutely proved it.
How many vertebrae are in a giraffe's neck? Siri answers with, just like humans, giraffes have only seven neck vertebrae, even less.
How big are they then?
This is from the San Diego Zoo.org as well.
One's got to be like almost this.
Wrap it
Yeah,
around a Sandy.
literally, it's probably like of 2 feet long per vertebrae.
Just like the shits I take.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, what Israel said.
then thick too.
Yeah.
thick, juicy.
That's zoos are so cool. Like, I've never had a bad time going to a zoo. I don't go to zoos very often.
You don't.
Let's go to the Tacoma Zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not driving back there. It's too long. Give me a year before I have to drive back.
But it's like the
Refractory
dilemma
period.
of like, man, most of the animals aren't captured anymore. Most of them are rescues. So it's like that makes
So captured, but like it sounds pretty.
yeah.
I think the circus was like the worst.
Oh, yeah.
It would literally
Circus was
just steal animals and then torture them so they
Until
would
they
listen
did
to them.
tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
You domesticate a
Like
bear.
Appa?
yeah. Oh my god, Nate, that was such a crazy reference.
Dude, that was so cool. That
I
you
know.
just
I watch
referenced
anime
that.
sometimes.
Appa's my favorite anime. Appa's my anime waifu.
Yeah, circuses are still allowed in Russia, so we should go to Russia to watch the circus.
Dude, I want to go to Russia.
They have circuses here.
Yeah, but
what?
they're not animal circuses.
I do want to go to Russia because I think it'd be awesome.
I want to go to just like
Circus
most
Fargus.
places.
Yeah, I want to go to Russia too. Dan, is that the skateboard we made in that one class?
It is. Yeah.
That I thought so. That's wild.
Yeah,
and
it was
we
gonna be-
never finished him. He was like, "Okay, first week of school, we're gonna make skateboards."
And then
the entire
it was going to be our final
year.
project. We almost finished it, but the direct to garment printer that we had broke
That's
just
so
as we were about to do it.
You remember my?
We only had to glue one more piece of ply.
Do you remember the wood, or do you remember the art that I made, the digital art that I made for it? It was like all the planets.
Yeah.
I spent so much fucking time on that for him to just tell me, "Oh yeah, we're not doing this anymore."
Yeah, and we were gonna enter a competition for like best spirit T-shirt award. Like we had to make a T-shirt inspired by our mascot.
Yeah.
That's so
made, like, a
fucking
cool one.
lame.
But we could have had a T-shirt of it. That would have been cool.
What did you guys do in that class?
Smash Brothers.
we played.
that was
we
the
played Smash Brothers Melee, and he did not give a fuck.
He didn't care. It would crash the computers. It would actually like
would
break the
computer.
computers. Yeah.
That makes sense why it's just a sad, slightly.
I did make a ring. That's the only thing I still have from that class, and I have a
piece
couple
of
of
wood.
T-shirts.
I just got the memories, bro.
Yeah, the memories are too good. The people in that class were dope.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the class where the dude
Yeah,
was
that
like,
class was
haha, I have a full sheet of acid in my backpack.
I'm just gonna say his name.
No, don't. He's an actual, like, legitimate drug dealer.
I don't think he is anymore. He went to.
But he
like,
was, and he dealt in
Dang.
hard.
yeah, I remember one time he like pulled out a bag of weed in the middle of class, and he's like, "Hey Ty, check this out." He grabbed like a chunk of it and put it under the keyboard and was like, "Somebody's gonna get lucky today."
Was this
What
the
the
same kid that showed us his tonsils?
Gross.
Did he have
This is
super
the kid
infected?
that blew up because he was making illegal fireworks.
Oh, I know
Same
that.
kid who showed us his tonsils. He did so much. He did so much cocaine. He had to get his tonsils
He
removed
got tonsillitis
from
because
doing cocaine.
Holy crap!
So he opened his mouth. He's like, check this out. Just two giant holes.
You have to do a lot of cocaine to do
Dude, he was insane. He showed up to class once, Dane. I don't know if you remember this, but he was high on acid. And then I was walking with him to his
I-
next class. He's like, "Bro, I don't know. I think I should go home."
that. Yeah, probably.
I saw him driving on the freeway with a flat tire.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
I was like, oh, hey, that guy that I haven't
This is
seen
the
in
same
2
guy
years.
where Nate, Ty, and another friend of ours were hanging out at Nate's house, and we called this friend to come over. And while Nate is on the phone with him, he gets hit by a car.
Yeah. I'm like, hey man, you on your way? He's like, yeah man, I'll be right up. Dude, are you okay? Yeah, I just got by a car. I'm fine though.
Oh, man.
Insane.
Classic
He was
story.
securing the bag, bro.
He was securing the bag. He also came to school one day, and this actually wasn't about him. It was about his friend. He comes to school and he's like, dude, my friend on the Silk Road on the dark web accidentally ordered a whole rock of fentanyl, bro. I went to his house and he was like, don't open that box.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
What's in the box?
In the box.
So
Fentanyl.
he might have been like kind of fucked and like, but he was so funny.
He was the most burnt person I've ever met.
Yeah, he was.
Literally
He
after
was
he
a
blew
nice
himself
dude.
up.
Yeah.
He was a nice dude,
Yeah.
and he was really funny.
He was really smart. He was learning C++ to learn how to make Trojan horses to steal people's info and sell it on the dark web. And he was like, yeah, I've been doing this for about a month and I've almost got it ready to do.
Yeah,
It's like, what?
that was the ironies. He was
Yeah.
so smart, and he just doomed it all by doing tons of cocaine.
A lot of drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, the amount of drugs he showed me in that class, it was like every week he'd be like, here's a whole bag of Xanax. And it was like those big,
Like gallon bags.
yeah, like
I remember
gallon
seeing
bags
one of those.
filled with blue Xanax pills. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? He's
So
like,
the-
yeah, and they check my backpack like every day.
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't know. Yeah, one time he had a whole sheet of acid in his backpack, and he got his whole backpack searched except for the one pocket where an entire sheet of acid was in
Absurd.
I bought
Wow.
acid from him.
He's the main character.
it. He is the main character, dude.
So
He's
Sky, how much
invincible.
drugs do you do?
Two.
At least 3.
I don't know.
One weed.
One marijuana.
Smoking beer and drinking weed.
Damn.
Smoke weed and game.
Vape
as
beer.
Nerd's shirt says.
Of course.
Dude, the Super Mega NASCAR?
Super NASCAR.
Is that real?
I
Yes.
don't know.
It's real.
It's real.
real.
I don't-
It is
No, it's
this
real.
Saturday at 1 p.m.
Next-
EST.
Is it this Saturday?
Yeah.
This
No,
next Saturday.
Oh, it is
22nd.
this Saturday.
How did they do that? How did get-
They got in contact. Okay, so Jackson Tucker got in. He's been following
Our good friend.
Yeah, our good friend Jackson.
I've
Tucker.
talked to him a couple times. Actually.
He was he's been into NASCAR for like the past year.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh well, why not? Why don't we do this? Because it'd be funny.
Good.
And then the quote from Matt and Ryan from Super Mega, they just said, "We like cars."
Yeah.
What's the back of the car say again? It's like get past.
Yeah,
loser?
you just got
Yep.
passed.
Like,
Just
yep,
Matt,
just got that.
Ryan McGee and Matt Watson, rich YouTubers, is the citation.
I hope that car wins.
Oh man,
They're not gonna win.
what if
Oh,
you
but apparently,
wrecks?
it's dude. If it wrecks, that would be so.
That'd be even funnier.
They like slip the driver 100. They're like, hey, wreck.
Wreck.
Oh wait, they're
Throw
not
the
driving
race.
it, but the car.
No, they're
It's
getting
NASCAR, dude.
They
I thought
actually.
they were driving
No.
it for some reason.
No. Yeah, no.
Lightning McQueen is driving it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the yellow.
Owen Wilson's driving.
Lightning McQueen.
That's
Owen
fucking
Wilson.
crazy.
No, yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Wilson was like, "Wow, I'm
And
and 57 and I'm driving around."
that's a pretty good impression, actually.
It's really easy. You just breathy and you tighten your lips really hard. Wow,
Oh yeah, that is easy.
wow,
Say something like, I'm gay.
wow, I'm gay.
Say I hate Jews.
Wow, I hate redacted.
That's funny.
Wow.
Say you hate Jews without telling me you hate Jews.
I support Palestine.
Woo! You do? This is the third time we've come back to this point.
I am so glad
Sven,
comedy is cyclical. Going back to statistics. So I've been
Oh yeah,
Isn't it weird that 13% of the population, that being
No.
Jewish people, control 100% of the government?
Yo,
No, but
Israel.
despite
I've brought up this before.
I have.
Yeah, I've been thinking like recently, like there are so many things
been
that we
thinking.
cannot
that's
actually measure that just
like
like
Nate's penis.
because it's
It's smaller than a Planck
Can't even
link.
be seen.
Literally,
Yeah.
if he moves, he rips the space-time continuum.
Like, it's essentially invisible.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually extremely impressive. However,
I haven't.
Anyways,
sad.
continue.
but I'm thinking like there are like things like best window cleaner that we will never know ever. Like there is nobody who's ever going to like significantly measure window cleaners. And like thinking along those same lines, you know, the Mona Lisa, one of the like greatest
The most recognizable painting
artists,
of all time.
yeah, like pieces of art has, you know, sustained what 400 years or something.
More
like
than
in-
that. Way more
like-
than that.
No.
Well, it
Leonardo
was
da
what,
Vinci was
14?
from
Oh no,
was
yeah,
it
yeah.
14 or 15.
It was 1400s. So like
Dang.
500 years, something like
yeah,
that.
500.
Yeah, 500.
Long time.
Going back into history, someone has had to jack off to the Mona Lisa.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Dude, there's a nude
There is
version.
statistically at
Actually,
least
like,
one person.
Yeah.
I'm lost on the connection from jacking off to the Mona Lisa and
No.
window cleaners.
I think about the same thing where it's like these statistical things. Like when I'm cleaning a fitting room at my work, I'm like, the likelihood that I've worked here and somebody has like finished to completion masturbation in this fitting room is highly likely.
Okay, to go off of that, I walked into the
I
fitting
did
room
it.
today, and it was so steamy in there. It was
Ooh.
really fucking weird. The window, like the mirror in there, was just caked with steam.
I've never seen the
and I was,
steamy.
I was just like, oh.
Oh no.
So it was Ty's shift.
Oh.
Ty's been a one to
Dude,
suffer.
at Office Max, like the bathrooms sometimes, they'd be like, we'd be closing, and they'd be like, all right, bathroom cleanup time, and it'd usually be like the same manager. And normally he'd be like, I don't care, don't even, like, we don't have to clean it.
Yeah.
But one time he's like, I haven't cleaned it in a few weeks. Let me check it out. That day, some homeless man had shit everywhere and decided that it was a good idea to smear it on all the walls.
Oh.
So he was like, yeah, go home. I'm going to be here for another hour cleaning this up.
Oh.
And I,
One for the
got
team.
fired.
no, different guy. So then I came back like the next time I saw him, I was like, how was cleaning up all that shit? And he was like, dude,
Don't want to talk about it.
he was like, that was the worst thing I've ever done at this job. And I was like, are you going to
Yeah.
quit? And he was like, no.
I am so glad that the place that I work at doesn't have public bathrooms.
Same.
Dude,
It's
no.
too small to have them.
The only time-
it's just like
I don't have public
that
bathrooms
much
in my
better.
work, but the only time I've had to clean the bathroom is because somebody, like, a piece of poop fell. I don't know how it ended up on the ground, but a piece of poop ended up on the ground. This person, while getting up from the toilet, stepped on it, and there was footprints of this poop print going all the way out, almost onto the sales floor. And you can see when they realized that they had it on their foot because there was a slit mark because they had slipped on the poop on their shoe and were like, "Oh crap!" Literally.
Do they still work there?
We don't know who it was, but I had to clean it.
He wasn't.
do you
He didn't check
suspect?
the cameras.
I think it was.
It was in the
Dane.
back room. We don't have
think it
cameras
was
back
Dane.
there.
I think Dane was like, I don't know whose poop this is, but I guess I'll clean it.
I've only pooped once at work, and it's been years. And
yeah, and it
was
just happened to be the day.
it was explosive diarrhea.
that was the last.
Yeah, this was it was a chunk. Like it was a legit. Like
I shit all the time at work.
You don't have a job. Oh
I
yeah,
was
you
talking
do.
in the past tense.
Well, you watch children.
Yeah.
while taking a dump, you're in the
Yeah.
bathroom. You're like, hey, somebody give me a condom.
Back when I
What's
worked,
that? Shut the hell up.
Give me a balloon. I don't know.
What the hell you kids got?
when I worked at the store that's next to Dane's,
Yeah.
before it closed,
Rest in
I wasn't supposed to go to the bathroom if I was alone, because we're not allowed to like
Leave the store
lock
alone.
up the store
Yeah.
during business hours, or we can be like fined a penalty, right? Mm-hmm. And that's usually not a problem because I'm not alone for like a good half of the day, but I was the one who like closed at night. And one day I'm just chilling there, and that feeling of lead falling into my stomach happens, and I'm like, oh fuck.
You've got like
I'm-
T-minus 10 minutes.
Literally going to diarrhea my fucking pants if I don't do something right fucking now. So I grab the lock, and I'm like rushing over, or the key, and I'm like rushing over to like lock the door and put up the sign that's like back in 5 minutes, right? And I'm sitting there, and this family's walking over, and the dad sees me, and he gets closer, and he goes up to the window, and he's like, gotta do what you gotta do. And then I'm like sprinting over to the bathroom because I'm about to shit my fucking brains out. And I come back and they were all waiting out there.
You guys didn't have a bathroom
finish
in your
shitting.
store, right?
We had one.
Okay, I thought you did or didn't.
No, it was like, because there's like the storefront and then
Yeah.
there's that hallway to the right.
Yeah.
And then all the way down that long ass hallway and to the left, there's this big empty room where we
Yeah.
kept posters. And then there's a bathroom right next to that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you told us.
Man,
Yeah, I like shit stories.
they're really funny. Israel has quite a few.
They're pretty shitty.
Ah.
It had to be said. I'm sorry, it had to be said.
That was good.
Do I have
in
good shit
unison.
stories, Dane?
funny.
I can
I
only.
mean, the one where you sharded yourself in Inagi's.
Oh yeah, I did do
That's
that.
like one of the first ones. What was that? We're almost done
That was
anyways.
me giving up.
Do I have any fun poo-poo stories? I've got the one in the In-N-Out, but I think I already told that one.
God, you fucking suck.
I shit myself on Crystal Light. That's it. That's the story. Because of the aspartame or whatever.
Spartamine?
Oh yeah, aspartame.
Amphetamine.
Aspartame.
Aspartame.
Or yeah,
It just
aspartame. Yeah,
Fucked me up. I was 6 years old.
I I can tell the story about I peed myself when I was in Washington D.C.
Oh
I
yeah.
was 7.
Should we?
Yeah, I was 7. It's a funny story. It's legendary in my family.
I would
Okay.
beat the fuck out of 7-year-old you.
You would.
Dane, can I take one of your whipped cream cans and huff it all right now on the podcast?
My dad would be pretty disappointed considering we always have waffles on Sunday morning, and he'd be pretty bummed if we didn't have whipped cream. So
Yeah, you have like 50
That's the
fucking
only
cans in
barrier.
your fridge.
we go through like a full can and a half.
What is wrong with
every
you people?
Sunday?
Every
We like
Sunday?
cream. Yeah, we eat a lot of
That
cream.
is absurd.
That
Okay.
is absurd.
I actually don't eat waffles.
More
I don't
absurd
eat
than
breakfast.
me
So
wanting to huff it all
you
right
ate
now.
3 cheeseburgers today.
That's more than he's ever eaten in his whole
Okay,
life.
mister, I make fun of
refuse
you
to
every
let
time you don't
criticize
finish
him
your
for
fucking
that.
food. So guess what? I finished my fucking food.
Exactly.
Why do you think
Can I
drinking a
please tell the
soda-
story about?
Right.
This is a bubbly.
Yeah.
Can I
it's
please tell the
sparkling.
story about how I
It's gonna
pissed
make you
myself in
shake
Washington,
your
D.C.?
ass.
This one?
Yes.
Oh my god.
When I was 7, I lived on the East Coast.
Dude.
I lived only about 4. I lived like 4 hours away from Washington D.C. And
How many?
4. And I had.
That's 3
Did you
plus
say
1.
4?
I have an aunt and uncle who lived only about 30 minutes away from Washington D.C. And there was a train station or a metro station.
you were 3.5
only about
hours
10 minutes away from their house. So we'd go visit them and then go to the metro station and then go into Washington, D.C. But the problem is there was a line transfer. So you'd go in and then you transfer the line and then you'd go into Washington, D.C.
Of course.
Problem is while driving to the station as a 7-year-old, are you trying to fart into the microphone?
I didn't even hear that.
I didn't hear it
That
either.
sucked.
I drank an entire like pint-sized Gatorade bottle, like one of the big mama boys.
I hate Gatorade.
That's besides. I like Gatorade. That's besides the
flavor
point.
was it?
I think probably red. Or no, it's probably the glacier
Red isn't a
one.
flavor.
The
Red
cum
flavor.
I like blue flavor.
blue.
My man, Red Gatorade. You guys remember that Snapchat series I did? Nobody does. Actually, a few people do. It's weird.
I
Anyway.
don't think I was there for that.
You weren't.
So you went to Washington D.C. and
Yeah.
got a blue Gatorade.
And so
Red.
by the time I
felt
got
the airplane
to
got
the
some
station, by the time I got to the metro
in the pool.
station, no, I didn't ever throw up in the pool. I threw up in the trash can outside of the pool.
You threw up in the pool.
Yeah, I threw up in the pool. Right, I threw up in the pool.
Yeah, you threw up in the pool.
Yeah. In Washington D.C.
By the time I get to the metro station, I'm already like about to piss my pants. Like it was like boom, that like my bladder's like, oh
Were you like letting a little out at a time?
no. I didn't have technique down.
No
at that
dribble.
point. It was all just like holding it, like clenching my prostate.
Yeah, he was just using brute 7-year-olds.
Dane, why'd you piss yourself? I only tried to let a little bit out.
But so I tell my parents, I'm like, guys, I need to use the bathroom really bad. And they're like, okay, there's probably going to be a bathroom at the metro station. So we get there and they're like, oh, it's clean. It's close for maintenance. I'm like, okay, whatever. Metro's going to get here. It's 10 minutes into the city or 10 minutes to the next stop. And then we transfer. And there's got to be one at the next 2 stops.
Didn't you have
Right?
your diaper on though?
No, I was 7. Although I did have a friend who wore pull-ups into 2nd grade, and that was pretty embarrassing. He would leave them on his floor. He was weird. Anyways.
We know this person?
No. This is when I lived on the East Coast.
Besides the
Okay,
point.
good.
Yeah, but that's funny.
I hope you get back in contact
But-
with this guy.
I actually got in contact with
until like 5th grade.
what?
You're who?
My sister.
Oh,
Well, she's
lordy.
retarded, so
Whoa! Anyways, it's okay. He's dyslexic. He can say it.
that's true.
Yeah.
You can't say that, bitch.
But all 3 metro stops, their bathrooms were closed for maintenance. So by the time we get into the city about 20 minutes later, my 7-year-old bladder is literally about to explode. So my dad literally like picks me up and he's like, "We're going," and starts like running with me out of the station. And as we get up onto
He gets arrested for kidnapping a child, and then you pee yourself.
we get up onto the street level, and there's a Starbucks right across the street, and I'm like peeing myself as we get into the Starbucks. My dad is like, "Where's the bathroom?" And they're like, "You have to buy something to use the bathroom." And he's like, "Oh, lemon pound cake! I'm buying it. I don't care." And he just runs into the bathroom, and I use the bathroom, and my mom says, I come out of the Starbucks, my pants just completely soaked, holding a piece of lemon pound cake with like the biggest smile on my face.
I'm just imagining your dad just being like, I fucking should have pulled out, man. Why the fuck?
Hey, I was planned.
Why did I do this shit? Like,
I wasn't.
that's like the thing about being a parent is like, it's like, you're like, oh man, it's gonna be so cool. We're gonna have a kid. And then like that,
And then you piss yourself
and then
in
that
Washington,
fucker pisses
D.C.
his pants, and then becomes a film major.
What if my dad? What if I got out on the metro station on Pennsylvania Avenue, and as he's running across the street as I'm pissing my pants, he looks over and sees the Capitol building. And he's like, "God damn it!" Runs aside. Yeah. So now I still get lemon pound cake nearly every time I go to Starbucks. It still hits. That was
It
the
is
first time I ever had it.
Pretty baller.
Yeah. So
That is one of the few things at Starbucks that I'm like, yeah,
it's good.
this is, yeah.
I
worth
like
it.
their seashell cookie biscuit.
Oh, those are good
thingies.
too. Actually, most of Starbucks stuff is good. It's just overpriced. A little bit overpriced.
Dude, the Starbucks near where Ty's old job.
Yeah, that
that
one's
one?
terrible.
That was terrible. Terrible service every time.
I don't really like coffee, so I always get hot chocolate. It's cold. It's cold. There's 2 words in hot chocolate, and they messed up one of them. Like,
yeah.
That's unfortunate.
yeah.
It's not real chocolate either.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
not
like,
real
okay,
chocolate.
like I went there twice, like two times in 1 week, and I went there and I was like, hey, like I want this mocha, right? And I want this piece of bread. Whatever, normal.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I have my coffee, no bread. I'm like, where the fuck? Like I saw,
the bread first too.
well, because I wanted to heat it up.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, and then like I was like, hey, like it's been like 10 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I walk up, I'm like, I ordered bread, and they're like, oh, sorry, and they just give it to me, and I'm like
What?
okay, like
I used
I
to
had
go
like I
there.
was like, it's not, it's like 2 things. How hard is that?
With my ex-girlfriend, we used to always go to that one specifically, but I don't know why. I think it was because it was a drive-through and it was easy, but like it was terrible every time. I probably went there like a dozen times within like a month, and it was bad every time.
Yeah,
It was never
and then
hot.
The second time I went there, though, the exact same thing happened, but this fucking blonde bitch.
No.
Like, yeah, and you know how I feel about blonde. You know how I
Yeah.
feel about blondes.
Yeah.
I was like,
Hey,
yeah.
she like, I'm like, hey, can I order this? And she just looks at me and she's like, you didn't order that.
She didn't.
She did.
What the fuck?
I know. That's what I said in my head. And I was like, yeah, I did. I have the receipt. And she's like, show me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you really, dude? I know.
She probably hates men.
I probably, dude, you're probably right.
She's probably like, "Ah, this guy's such a Leo. I'm gonna beat him."
Fuck her.
And I'm like, I am not a Leo, cunt.
I'm a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio.
And this Scorpio's gonna sting, okay? Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, and then I farted on her.
Yeah, fuck Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck minimum wage workers.
So Ty just touched
Wait.
me. He has like some real clammy fucking hands. Like he's disgusting. Like this guy's so fucking gross. Like
guy's
he's
gross.
literally a grease ball. Like if I had to
should-
choose between making out with Ty or a rat from the New York sewers, I'd make out with a rat from the New
I'd
York
probably
sewers.
prefer
In,
that too,
on that
honestly.
note, I think it's time to end.
No.
Sky, do you want to shout out anything? We usually give people a chance.
Yeah,
to
his
shout
Twitter
stuff out.
handle is
Really?
bitch sissy.
What? It is?
His Twitter handle is Sussy Baka.
No, it's not.
Deku!
Why you gotta
Be such a sussy baka.
Christ all fucking mighty.
Anyway, what do you want to shout out?
I don't feel like I deserve this.
Your League of
but,
Legends account?
No, fuck League of Legends. But
I'm good.
yeah, no, I don't know. I guess I have a Twitter, brand new email, and
That's the name. That's
Yeah.
all one word, brand new.
and check out my friend Mindco Dewey on YouTube. Pretty crazy.
Spell that letter by letter for me, please.
MINECODEWEY. And my gaming channel, Locked On Gaming. Anyway,
Oh,
it's not funny. Don't watch it.
I didn't even know you had a gaming channel.
I didn't even know you played video games.
Did you just fart?
Me neither.
I just farted and it smelled like Chinese food. And I haven't eaten Chinese
It's
food.
because you had
That is so
3
racist.
burgers.
Fucking way.
It, like,
It's
felt
not.
like splinters coming out of my butt, dude.
It's because you had
I've
McDonald's.
had that happen before.
It hurt.
Why does it hurt so bad?
I don't know.
Hey, are we gonna? Are we
This bitch
going
farted.
anywhere? What are we doing?
Yeah, we're probably gonna go somewhere. Okay, see ya.
We just go to.
Fuck you. Don't watch this.